fantástico, são 3 milhões de dólares, tudo indo pra caridade, algo maravilhoso aí que é fazer a mistura aí de celebridades, né, que são jogadores amadores com jogadores profissionais ou criadores de conteúdo, enfim, e teremos muitas duplas brasileiras representando lá também no Pro AM. Por sorte, não estou sozinho, estou inclusive muitíssimo bem acompanhado. Estou aqui com uma dupla de muito respeito. Eu estou com CNZ ao meu lado e ao outro lado, Netherboy. E aí, meus amigos?
E aí, Nico? E aí, ZNZ? Boa tarde a todos que estão em casa. Primeiro eu queria agradecer a possibilidade de estar aqui. É uma honra poder trabalhar aqui com vocês. Estou ansioso, World Cup, Pro AM, criativo. Vamos lá, vamos pro evento. Bom, vou dar aquele oi pra galera de casa, o pessoal aqui da arena também que tá lindo, tá brilhante aqui, muita gente. Muito local, tá fantástico. E hoje, né, criativo e também o Pro AM. Muito legal, como a Carolzinha já antecipou, que tem a parte da qualidade, né? Então é um evento que o Fortnite faz muito bacana, onde todo o dinheiro arrecadado vai para uma instituição. Eu tô muito ansioso, então.
Pois é, e o Pro AM é algo que já vem rolando, algumas edições já aconteceram do Pro AM, né? E é uma mistura bacana, é uma mistura que o Pro é de profissional e o AM é de amateur, né? De jogador amador. Então, misturar uma dupla aí de uma pessoa que tem noção do que está fazendo, no caso o Netherboy, com uma pessoa que não tem noção do que está fazendo, no caso eu, por exemplo, a gente ganharia, porque eu ainda sou mais ou menos. Agora, teremos algumas duplas brasileiras. O Detonator vai jogar. Não sabe o que tá
Deus do metal, né?
É o filho do Deus metal. Inclusive teremos também o Sameno Kawemura, o PC Siqueira, enfim, tem uma galera e alguns jogadores profissionais também e envolvem celebridades americanas, jogadores de basquete. Todo mundo sabe que o Fortnite é extremamente popular nessa galera, né? Muitos gamers casuais aí que são de áreas. Ao meu lado temos quem representaria os bros, né? O meu querido Netherboy. E a gente, ó, já temos imagens lá do show. Cara, essa arena tá maravilhosa. E o criativo, a gente vai acompanhando os times aí, por enquanto, o Scissor ali, jogador da FaZe. O criativo, não sei se é muito sua área, mas...
Estamos a ver aqui ao vivo, no coisa, e eu estou a ver aqui no telefone, pesquisem aí. Hashtag Mundial Fortnite, dia 2 pontinhos, final Mundial Criativo, mais World Cup. Mais World Cup não. Mais Celebrate Pro AM.
Vamos treinar então pro próximo. Olha aí, ó, a gente tem o Fish Fam, que é o primeiro time
Strong words, some confidence coming out there. So we're going to continue on and welcome. They're on the floor right now. They're serving it up. It's time for the trick shotters of the Little Whip Warriors, led by team captain Ninja. And they compete on a trick shot map, one of the most unique out of all of them. And they're whipping it up, Z.
That's right, man. You've got team members Taco, Base Kaz, and Taldex 7-2-3. These guys are insane. Now Ninja, I mean, everyone knows who Ninja is. Taco is from the USA. He used to play on console but switched to PC back in Season 4. You've got Kaz. He's also from the USA. He started playing Fortnite just 2 days after Battle Royale was released. And then Taldex, he's just looking forward to playing the game with his teammates. You know, he's looking forward to being here on the stage. Look at how excited they all look.
Absolutely. Kaz had some words ahead, as everybody else did, so let's listen.
E você, Zen, tá mais ansioso do solo? Cara, vou confessar que eu tô mais ansioso pelo...
My name's Kaz from Team Little Whip Warriors, and we're the most skilled, the most creative, and honestly, we're just the best.
Well, there you go. Again, just, you know, when you're ready and you're skilled, you just kind of just, hey, it's fine, we'll be here, no problem. Next up, though, we've got the Ravens Revenge. This team is led by Gotaga. I mean, obviously, you guys know this man is the French monster. Teammates Magma, Artier, and Chappie.
Gotaga, who made the map, we talked about it. He actually has played in a number of different things, and we just saw Ninja. He actually once lost 19,000 in a rock, paper, scissors game against Ninja. That is an unbelievable sum of money.
I mean, sometimes these things happen.
It's during a charity stream, so, you know.
Yeah, it's all for charity. That's what this is all about at the end of the day. A little fun fact as well, Gotaga's, his trick and creative map was actually called Elixir City. We kind of talked about that a little bit before the pre-show. We're like, that is a dope name. But, you know, we've been hearing from the players. Next up, we're going to take a listen into Magma and hear what he has to say about being here today.
Desculpem que eu estava com o microfone, mas é. Pesquisem aí Mundial Fortnite, dia 1, finais Mundial Criativo mais around the pro I am.
The Llama Record Company is next, and this has some familiar names for the Fortnite scene. Led by a Hand of Blood from Germany, they competed on a 4-minute apocalyptic map where they had to survive, so not really a surprise to see Phenom, Carnifex, and Alex JJ there, because there are veterans of the Battle Royale format.
That's right, and these guys have been competing, since summer skirmish and beyond. These guys are amazing. Svenos has amazing shoot collection. He's got Alex JJ from the UK. He also actually played back in the summer skirmish, which was pretty cool. Carnifex out from Italy. And the favorite thing about Creative Mode is that you can pretty much build completely new custom game modes. I like to see it, man.
Alex JJ. When I met him in Poland, he actually was wearing these gold shoes, so we'll see if maybe we can pick up something gold later. But again, no surprise that this team qualified in the survivor map. We're going to see if they were spinning any plans up ahead of the game. Let's find out.
Vamos lá, mano, estamos aqui. Tem uma pessoa a assistir a live. Quem é que está aí a assistir a live? Comente, please.
Mas o time apresentado, a gente tem 3 mapas, né, em disputa no criativo. Daqui a pouquinho a gente vai conhecer esses mapas aí. Os mapas serão jogados em sequência e depois, de um uma vez de cada, totalizando 4 vezes em cada mapa para finalizar o criativo.
Olha o time.
Quem tiver a melhor soma ao final dessa disputa leva a 1 milha de doletas para casa.
These teams competed on a speed run. They had to clear 100 checkpoints as fast as possible. And the top 2 joined them. That was Turtles and Stuart, like you said. So very experienced in this type of speed run, elimination runs, the obstacle courses that you have to get through.
Só o Jim. Olha ele aí, ó. Ó o menino, ó a dancinha do Jim. Ah, Jimzinho, rapaz. E o time dele, ele parece o mais hypado, né? Tá no hype, mas tá envergonhado. Tá envergonhado ali por um momento, mas tá no hype, tá no hype. E ele que é o capitão brasileiro do criativo, né? É verdade, pode lembrar.
Então tá aí, ó, Sunshine Soldiers, Daniel, Team for Turtle e o Stuart com diversos
We got one more team to join us on the floor. It's my personal favorite team. Moniker, it's the Loxland Cuddle Crew.
Quem está aí a assistir a live? Comente,
joga
please.
Fortnite aí, né?
And Sandy from Slovenia. Lockie's Landing is one of the second maps in the F2, F3, F4. It was a beautiful map.
Então temos apenas um jogador difícil, né? Complicado. Deve ter mais, mas cara, aqui, Nether, você aí pode falar mais que a gente, né? A primeira coisa a se fazer ao abrir Fortnite é trocar rotina.
Eu acho que a primeira coisa que eu fiz foi trocar. Não dá, eu acho que eu vou jogar uma vez, né? Eu pelo menos troquei antes de clicar no pay to play na vez. Eu cheguei a jogar e fui embora.
And again, just a complete diversity.
Só se play nem tentar.
Australia, MSIB
Não, e você ainda tem
from Germany, Sandy out
daria,
from
talvez. O Verô joga, né?
Now, of
O
course,
Verô, que era da
as
WC
you
Team,
know,
joga.
we've been listening to the
E mais
players'
um time
flight tags.
apresentado, né?
Opa, tá aí.
Just say.
Mais um time apresentado. E é o Cuddle
Crew, muito bom.
E é difícil, hein?
Even though our name is cute, we are gonna destroy them and win this competition.
MSCB, né? Missaibe é melhor, Missaibe. O Clytex. E por último, o garoto
And of course,
Xandy.
creative is always
Aí, o
like to
Cuddle
watch.
Crew.
I think we're going to surprise a
Hoje a
lot
gente
of
vai
you
gastar
players.
nosso
And
inglês.
you guys at home
Hoje vai
and
ser
here in the
gastado,
stadium,
gente.
Tudo que eu
with what you're
estudei é
going
pra
to be
hoje.
seeing, it's going to be a
Mas
really,
vou
really
chegar
great
nesse
weekend.
momento aqui.
Today's going to be amazing.
Então aí tem
Like
o
the two captains
Clytex
surprised us with their beautiful
como a
maps.
Carol já
I'm
falou,
excited to
e
see all
muito
of them, how
importante
they
lembrar, não
contribute to the
esquece de
game.
interagir
Rockland,
aí
of course, he did
com
have
a
an
gente na
opportunity to
hashtag
play at the
Mundial
Showdown in
Fortnite.
June.
Você manda
So we'll
a
see
sua
what he brings to the
foto,
table,
manda a sua
what kind of
mensagem. A
experience
galera
he
que
brings
tá
to the
aqui,
table,
inclusive,
being involved in
acompanhando
that
direto
first
da arena, pode
competitive event
interagir
in
pelo
Korea.
Twitter, manda a
Yeah, for
fotinha
sure. Of
lá,
course,
marca
for
a
you
gente,
guys all at
enfim,
home that couldn't
faça
make it,
como
we
bem
miss you,
entender.
we love
Tem
you, but of course we want to give you guys
muito,
an
muito,
outlet to be able to watch the way that you want to. So please, for your viewing experience with real-time stats and different points of view in-game, head to Fortnite.com/watch and choose from this channel a dedicated map channel and 10 rotation options covering a selection of diverse players. We want you to be able to watch the way that you want to watch. Now, of course, Bala, I'm so amped to be here. I could not be more excited. The fact that I'm actually standing still
It's impressive.
is, I think, a surprise to every single person. And of course, here is just a few more ways that you guys could watch everything. You've got the first place, the second place feeds there, all 10 feeds for your viewing pleasure. If you want to see someone specifically, tune in to them, see what they're doing, how they're kind of navigating the maps, you can do that.
That's absolutely amazing to be able
Crazy.
to watch from any POV. And just like you said, Zeke, I cannot believe you're still. I've been in the back room getting ready, and you've been jumping up and down. So that means it's creative time, man. I cannot wait to get into these games, to get inside to the Arthur Ashe Stadium. Zeke, again, I'm surprised we're standing still.
I mean, if you guys aren't feeling the hype right now, you need to open your eyes, because this is it. 10 weeks of qualifiers, 8 weeks of creative qualifiers.
Voltei, pessoal, voltei. Mano, está muito bom, está muito bom.
So we're gonna walk away with world champions. I'm so excited.
Not only that, we are outside of the Fan Festival having a blast. Everybody's doing all sorts of fun activities. All the people are getting inside, starting to get ready for the show, get in the bleachers, start watching some creative action, and then later, of course, the pro-am. It's a blast. Make sure you're coming down here and joining us.
Yeah, for sure, man. Now, funny enough, we actually have who is standing by. She's chilling with the leader of Tamoya, so let's send it over to her for an interview.
Thank you so much, Zeke. I am here with Tamoya of the Funky Fighters. It is so exciting to have you here competing in the Creative Fortnite World Cup. How have you been preparing for today?
I just practiced with my team yesterday and things went pretty good. We didn't have as much time as I thought we would do, but we played really good, so I'm pretty excited. Yeah.
That's awesome. Team synergy is definitely important. Now, do you know any of the other competitors that are going to be here today that you'll be facing? Do you have your eye on anybody?
The Death one?
E o Pro-Am, que vai ser fantástico, são 10 milhões de dólares, tudo indo para caridade, algo maravilhoso aí que a Epic está fazendo, além de trazer a mistura aí de celebridades, né, que são os jogadores amadores com jogadores profissionais ou criadores de conteúdo, enfim, e teremos muitas duplas brasileiras representando lá também no Pro-Am. Por sorte, não estou sozinho, estou inclusive muitíssimo bem acompanhado. Estou aqui com uma dupla de muito respeito. Eu estou com CNZ ao meu lado e ao outro lado, Netherboy. E aí, meus amigos?
Now, guys, the show is getting ready to start, but there it is. You've got the 32 players, 19 countries represented across 8 different teams. The Fortnite World Cup Creative Finals are about to begin. You ready?
I am ready, Zeke.
I'm ready to run inside, so without further ado, let's send it inside to kick things off.
Então, gente, ó, lembrando que, já adiantando pra vocês também, que eu tive a informação, só pra galera que não sabe como vai funcionar, amanhã são só duos, tá bom? E no domingo são só solos. Então hoje, criativo por aí, no sábado pra vocês. E no domingo eu solo pra vocês. Agora...
Nas primeiras semanas, os equipamentos já não eram de alta qualidade, eu acho que isso exigiu muito Fortnite, principalmente qualificatório para um mundial, sabe? E depois foi passando as semanas...
Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? How you feeling today? That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Welcome everyone to the Arthur Ashe Stadium. I'm Golden Boy, your host, and I couldn't be more happy that you guys are here in my hometown of New York City. It's actually quite nice for me because that means I don't really have to travel that far. It's pretty cool. That being said, we have a lot of cool stuff that's going to be happening here today. Not only do we have the Creative Showdown, but we also have the 3rd Fortnite Pro-Am that's about to go down. It is going to be incredible. You got some of your favorite content creators. They're going to take that stage and battle for your entertainment. Now, you know we saw a few of the players that were coming out here. We actually have one that you all may recognize standing by with Pookie. Pookie, who you got for me?
Thank you so much, Golden Boy. I am up here on the main stage with Ninja. Familiar faces for everyone in the crowd. Let's hear it. How excited are you to be here today at the World
Hoje, né? Sexta-feira, sábado e domingo, então não esquece.
I haven't really done too much creative, but I've been playing a lot with these guys, obviously, the last 48 hours, and no, I'm really excited. I think we got a really good chance, and we're going to have a lot of fun.
Now, tell me a little bit how your team came together.
Yeah, I checked out their clips for the trick shots that they submitted, and they were all, you know, they stood out to me, they were special, and it was just an easy choice to pick these 3 guys. And, you know, like I said, we've actually been bonding pretty hard the last 48 hours. So team cohesion is an all-time high.
Team cohesion, I love it. We should have named you guys the Ninja Trick Shot Warriors, really.
That would have been awesome, but there's no, I mean, there is a ninja skin kind of in the game, so, you know, we could have had, you know, maybe some of that. That's all good. I like the little whip. I love my little ice cream.
And anybody that you're looking forward to facing off against here today?
Everyone here, you know, Gotaga, he's my fellow, you know, Red Bull competitor, essentially, and you know, Scissors because he talks a big game. That's it, yeah. Those two guys looking out for the most.
Well, he does talk a big game. Let's see if he can back it up today. Thank you so much. I wish you all the best of luck. Golden Boy, what do you think?
Well, I think that's pretty awesome because the good news is we got 8 great teams that are going to be playing for a $1 million grand prize in 3 very creative modes, which means today's really all about fun. And who better to have some fun with than none other? You got Monster, Sundown over at the cast booth. Take it away, fellas.
And boys and girls, Jonesies, Bonesies, and everyone in between, welcome to the Fortnite World Cup Creative Finals. I'm one of your casters, Sundown, joined here by Monster. Monster, how you doing today, man?
Doing great. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. 10 weeks of qualifiers, and it's all coming to life. And this is what we're here for.
Yes, after the 8 trials now, what you'll be seeing on the stage will be 4 sets of 3 matches in 2 never-before-seen maps, and a little refresher coming from the Creative Showdown there with Sky Station Showdown. It's going to be incredible.
That's right. So you guys have seen the Sky Station before. Lucky for them, you know, they get to kind of come in here prepared, kind of prepped up. But there is so much more that is going to happen that hasn't been unveiled today.
Oh, and I mean, it's seeing the adaptation across these sets is going to be incredible, and they're going to get a chance to revisit them at the end with a little remix, but we'll get into that here in a second. Let's check out the overall
Não é a
scoring,
primeira vez que
how
o
these
Ben
guys are going to be competing, how they will win. So, as we said, that
Olha, só vou dar pausa aqui no vídeo. Ui, shit, oh shit. Oh, mano. Bora lá, pessoal.
So you can take it all home.
Yes, now the winner of the set will go through, and in case there is a tie, it will come down to that Golden Llama. The Golden Llama will trump all. Now let's get into the prizing, which will also determine a little bit of the scoring. We'll take a look and we'll throw that up there for you. And the way it ends up working is from top to bottom. Each one of these contestants will be winning money. So everyone is a winner in there, but first place ends up deciding that. And this is per the individual matches, and it's cumulative. It won't carry over through the sets, but they're still taking it home at the end of the day. So you definitely want to get into the top 4 to bump up that score.
Yeah, that's right, and that is every game. Per match, we have a big winner. Of course, it's going to be divvied out between everyone competing, but come on, with the amount of games that's going on today, this is incredible.
Yes, that is across 12 of matches total, so tons of chances to win prizes from all of these guys. Let's take a look at the roster and all of the teams who will be competing and give you guys a quick little overview. You can see Chicken Champions led by El Rubius, Sunshine Soldiers, got that one right too, Zeke, with Danyan and Achin representing as the captains, Funky Fighters with Tomoya, Karoku represented by Lachlan.
Well, we got to give some love to the Ravens Revenge. You can see them up there, Little Whip Warriors. We already kind of touched base with Ninja. Llama Record, which you talked about a lot coming up into here, and of course the Fish Fam, who's going to be led by Scissors.
And these are some of the creative kings. They've been able to go through, run, qualify. A lot of them have had the world run, or not world run experience, excuse me, but in those death runs where they were doing the qualifications, but there are also some combat aspects. So we've seen Sky Station Showdown before. You know, there's going to be a little bit, I don't want to say advantage, but there might be a little more at home when you're actually firing bullets, building out, and trying to get those rotations in.
Yeah, I mean, you cannot underestimate any of these teams. These guys grind, and they all play Fortnite. But let's go ahead and take a look at the format here so we can kind of see a run on how they take these victories.
So now the VIP will be those creative captains, and they have to be the one in the capture point, uncontested, to score points. They will get 3 points per second in the initial hills, and then the first team to 1,000 points, or the highest scoring team by the end. And also, the creative captains will be wielding the Infinity Blade.
That Infinity Blade will be important because they have to get to the capture points, A, B, and C, which will give 3 points a second, and then 7 minutes into the round, point D opens up, where you will get about a lot more, right? 12 points a second.
Four times is a lot.
That is what you want to do. You want to gun for the point D on the map, that's your comeback, or that's your lead taker.
Yeah, you can see a lot change when that opens up at 7 minutes, but now we're going to go in an overview. For those of you who are unfamiliar and didn't get to watch it at the summer block party, we got you. Zeke, catch us up.
This map is a collaboration between Team Evolve and Epic. Now let's break down how it all works. For this very special event, we are bringing you an exciting King of the Hill style game built and created by Team Evolve. 8 teams of 4 players will start at their home base on the edge of this massive flying city. Together they will push 3 capture circles, racking up points by holding them down for their team. As each team heads toward the capture points, they'll need to protect their team's VIP, who plays a key role in this game mode. If they get eliminated, they'll respawn at the team's home base. The VIP is the only player who can earn points for your team while in the capture circle, earning 3 points per second. They are also the only ones who can wield the Infinity Blade, which deals massive melee damage and enables the wielder to jump incredible distances. It's the rest of the team's job to make sure the VIP gets to the capture circle and stays there as long as possible without being eliminated. With 3 capture circles across the map, teams have to strategize to figure out which point they'll be able to hold. Pay attention to your surroundings, because if lots of teams are fighting for the same point, there could be an open circle elsewhere. Hold up. Did I say 3 capture circles? Actually, there's a 4th one. Partway through the match, the 4th capture circle in the center of the map will open up and will award 4 times more points per second than the others. But with high reward comes high risk. After each match, teams will be ranked based on how long they held the capture circles and earn overall points based on their rank in that game. Those points will be added to an overall leaderboard, and at the end of 6 matches, the team with the most points wins. Let the showdown begin.
Love seeing that and getting a quick rundown on how the teams can go about playing. Now, Monster, I have to ask you, knowing the rules now, seeing the map, seeing the teams, who is your team to watch out for?
No, early on, I thought the Little Whip Warriors and the Fish Fam were going to do good, but hearing from the Ravens Revenge, Gotaga now, I'm just shifting towards Ravens Revenge here. They've swayed me. Their entrance has really swayed me.
They definitely had a lot of confidence down there in Gotaga. It can be very competitive at a drop of a hat. My team to watch, the Llama Record Co, Hand of Blood, Spenos, Alex JJ Carnifex. You heard him talk about it. 3 competitive veterans and a very aggressive German. That's a combination that I want to see on Sky Station Showdown. Now, we've done a whole bunch of talking, but I know why you guys are here. You know why we're here. It's time to play some Fortnite. The Fortnite World Cup Creative Finals starts right now.
This is it. We are loading in. Everyone's hopping out, and they are actually familiar with this map. So we're gonna see the strategies off the bat here. Let's see who can take away and break away with that early lead you saw there. Nice wide shot of all of our captains here. Here it is. Little Whip Warriors in the lead off the bat.
Already you can see trades coming out now. A fun fact, the Infinity Blade wielder gets a bonus 100 health and shield, so he's sitting at the 200 mark. On top of that, Siphon is on. If you get an elimination, you get that 50 effective HP back over. That makes the Infinity Blade very hard to take down. They also get those big crescent move jumps to slam down. And as you can see going on the right-hand side of your screen, it is creative chaos all over the place. But now taking in with the Little Whip Warriors as they're able to clean it out, and Ninja's trying to rotate up top.
Yeah, I'm sorry to break it to you, but the Llama Record was completely pushed off of their point. And now we have Ninja who's going in with the Infinity Blade. What a player to wield this one right here. Oh, he's getting pushed back. Notice how he doesn't even want to get eliminated. He wants to do as much damage as possible. But is that effective?
I think you just kind of reset and you go, or you get up there and you start swinging. The 75 damage hit will be able to take it down, and the Llama Record Company establishes themselves right back up. Now, what's going to be interesting to me is how the players utilize their building. You start with 50 wood, and then if you get an elimination, you get 25 wood directly into your inventory. So if you're able to kind of eliminate out and put pressure down, you can get some ridiculous builds, as we're already seeing on top of the Blue Hill.
Yeah, this is actually a neck-and-neck race right here in the early game so far. Fish Fam, Chicken
defending champions and Ravens Revenge are all trading spots at the moment. And Sunshine Soldiers comes right on in to wipe that up and get them out of there. Nice job for Stewart.
And look at the color group across the first points because they've been contested the entire time, whereas Llama Record Company has only had one team coming up towards them. Another thing to note, let's talk about the loadouts here, Monster. What are they rocking?
They're rocking everything that you can get in the game, from blue tactical AR up to that hunting rifle, so you have the long range, you have the close range, you have the AR. You kind of just pick and choose.
Base shot! 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 Eu tô torcendo para base shots. Ou para os base shots. Ou para os pandinhas. Ou para os geladinhos. Os geladinhos também são fixe. É do Ninja.
Ravens Revenge kind of takes it back over. Will go Taga squad managed to hold it down for long enough to get there.
É preciso muita estratégia.
Don't forget, he has to clear out the point. If there's someone on it, you're not going to get anything.
Right, and as soon as you're up there, teammates are not building for you. You're exposed for the entire map. Everyone else is able to see you. You can see Alrubius going in.
Lamos.
This Llama Record Company team is looking to go platinum with a great
não puseram nos coisas que têm 12 pontos os últimos. Mano, eles são inúteis. É puto. Para aqui, puto. Olha a história, puto. Olha a história.
One thing I do want to note for Hand of Blood, look at the eliminations coming out of the Infinity Blade, already sitting on 7.
Acho que é a equipa do latim, ou dos 15 pontos. Dos 15 pontos. Não, Peixoto! 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 Peixoto, não me desiludas, Peixoto.
10 seconds or so
Peixoto.
Dude, wait a second. Where do the Funky Fighters come from? Suddenly they're at the top here, and the Little Wit Warriors have not managed to earn any points. Sunshine Soldiers looking kind of you know what? He chose his players, you know, specifically because they're great at death runs, but it looks like
seu merda. Vai matar um Peixoto nada, seu merda. Galaxy. I am Galaxy. 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 Galaxy very pasta. Muito obrigado.
Back over to Scissors just chopping it down, but the fish fam is a sushi there as the retake happens.
That is actually crazy. Watch him kind of wait there, prepare the ambush. His team comes up and they collapse on the point. And bye-bye, Fish Fam.
And notice they had enough.
Peixoto! Peixoto! Peixotos! 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 Peixotinhos! 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 Batatas coringuinhas! Peixotos! 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 Eu quero que os peixotos ganhem. E tu, às vezes.
And I like seeing the Funky Fighters using impulses out of spawn. You get 9 of them, so it's great to throw them off to knock other people off the point, but use 3 to get a little faster. These guys are all very experienced in terms of navigating basically every part of creative and battle royale, so they can use those little quick impulses to get themselves more.
Que tem balhote a jogar? Olha o segundo gajo. A contar da esquerda.
But Tamoya again, the Funky Fighters come out on top with the Infinity Blades at least, so no points going over right now to the Cuddle Crew.
Oh no, the Cuddle Crew does not have the Infinity Blade wielder here, so Clytex has to kind of hold it down for
pensas que vais acertar uma snipada nos peixotos? Chupa, otário. Não tens nada de cada porquê. Isto é bullying. Não, peixotos, vai, peixotos, isso, corvos. Podem ficar aí que vocês ainda estão bem mal. Mano, eu estou sempre aos peixotos. Desculpem lá. Olha a ganda buguidão. Essa skin do gajo que está da buguidão só foi lançada por causa do... Vai, peixotos! 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 Peixe não! ladinhos não. Não, podem voltar. Venham cá, ladinhos, venham para a minha zona.
Most of the time, 3, they get control and then they immediately box up. But while we've been talking about them, let's check in back with the scoring as we're now right around the third mark in a minute out from that 12 per second circle. In Ninja's team, the Little Whip Warriors are Little Whipping all over as Tomoya goes up, comes back down, and the Shing was not enough. Kadoku takes him down.
I actually love that strat. You don't see anyone else really utilizing the dive straight up into the air to kind of disengage off the pressure. Ninja's doing a great job chopping up here. He's already at 8 a limb. Never mind, make that 9. That was Gotaga who went down right there. And they finally get another run at, advancing the lead here.
And they are slaying out, too. Yes. You see every single one of them almost to the double-digit marks, but...
Quem é que foi? Foi despeixotes? Deve ter sido, né?
Yeah, you gotta be careful because, hey, if all you're doing is sitting there rifling, that's fine. Somebody's gonna take a hunting rifle and make you pay. Lachlan goes up, MSYP is
Ninja morreu.
Lachlan is able to take that one over. Kaz
O gajo já pode dizer que matou o Ninja.
Get Lachlan, so good delay coming out from
Que
that,
foi?
but opening
É
up
verdade?
a 20-second lead. But here we go. 3, 2, 1, middle point is open. That's 12 per second, and right off of the bat, we see Kadoku heading towards it. Impulse is going out, and a swing and a miss there with the Superman jump from Ninja. Not quite gonna get it as Rubius and Hammer in the circle right away. Rubius under fire, but Ninja under fire. Who will take it? Rubius has the better sword on the day, and then immediately taken out. This is chaos.
Whoever's the last one here is probably going to be the most successful. But remember,
Esse eliminasse o Ninja ali, já estava bem bom.
If Lachlan isn't there, it's not even worth fighting for. So Claytex doesn't care. He's trying to pick up that Elim counter. And he's
Lama não. Peixotos.
They actually use that. Just a couple seconds put them all the way back up to second place.
And 2 of the Kadoku right now have combined for 31 eliminations, but they're not converting it into points. They're currently sitting at the bottom, 189. Little Whip Warriors do still have a lead, but it's already been cut down.
Peraí, ele está a tentar atacar quem? Os peixotos? Mais longe. Mano, peraí. Se os peixotos não for sequer aquário, Não tem peixoto, não tem nenhum peixoto ali, puto. Ai, que merda. Peixotos, vão peixotos, vão. Oh, eles estão ali, os peixotos.
It's not worth it, as I just kind of stuttered because Carnifex is sitting on 23 eliminations, Hand of Blood on 14 right there. That's why the Llama Record Company is ahead right now.
Yes, they were using that bonus on capture point D, which is right.
Olha, os peixotos estão a dar cabo, mano. Os peixotos, olha. Enquanto os outros estão-se a matar, leva.
Or the timer runs out, but at this pace, I think the Fish Fam, Funky Fighters, or the Llama Records are probably going to take it here.
Yeah, the Sunshine Soldiers are also racking up points quickly. What's interesting to see is the Fish Fam are pretty much now uncontested as everyone has tunneled in.
Só sei que eu quero ver os peixotos, mais nada.
Later into the game,
oh, os peixotos já estão.
A little bit more. Consistent points end up winning out because everyone will turn their attention.
Estão muito a descer para os peixotos, mano. Peixotinhos piratas. Que é isso? Ninguém pode passar os peixotos. Mano, se matarem os Llama Bell, eu até agradeço, porque tipo, eles estão quase a empatar com o peixoto. Uns 2 segundinhos lá, ó. Já passaram os peixotos, esquece. Não passaram nada. Calma, vai, peixotos. Ah, esquece, já passaram já. Tá, mas calma. Os peixotos conseguem. Isso! Boa! Isso, anda! Enquanto isso, os peixotos estão lá a ganhar.
Hey, Scissors is chilling. Pumpernickel it up, man. Pumpernickel it up. Yeah, let him know. Let him know. There we go. He's saying, hey, you guys will stick to our strategy. Let's see if...
Vai, peixotos! Eu nunca tive tão ansiosa na minha vida. Quer dizer, já tive, mas tipo...
Oh, he's holding a trophy.
Look, he's looking around, he's telling him to let him know, man, and that's what it's all about. They've opened up a 100...
Mano, estás a comemorar muito, puto. Estás a comemorar muito. Faz mais, please. Faz mais. Vai, peixotos! Peixotos! Não, vês? Comemoraste muito, otário atrasado mental. Quem foi o atrasado mental que comemorou? Quem foi o atrasado mental que comemorou? Ah, não!
the fish fam. Don't let them come anywhere near any point. Nobody else is going to catch you unless they get the middle. Everyone's attention is there right now.
Os Llama Boys ganharam. Merda, merda! Puto merda! Porquê, peixotos? Porquê? Não se festeja antes da hora. Não se festeja. Porco!
It is up to everyone to stop the Llama Record Company here, because Hand of Blood has 17 elims and he's going for the middle now. He's got his team ready. Let's see what he's gonna do. Hits the vent, goes right in, nice and sneaky. Oh, he's still waiting. Look at the big brain plays. Comes out the collateral
Ganharam os
right
Llama
there,
Boys.
and it's all his. The center point is his to earn points now, Sundown.
It's so close. It's just a few more
Gotta
takes.
stop him.
One more goes over, and that's it. Llama Record Co. takes the first match. Hand of Blood, Spenos, Alex, JJ, and Carnifex are your match 1, set 1 winners right there. Incredibly impressive coming out. Well-executed gameplay. And they say, Scissors, you can hold that L instead of the trophy. Don't celebrate too early.
It's the World Cup Creative Finals. Every game is worth so much money as well, so much prize. So to take a victory off the bat, you have to be feeling great.
Mom.
That was your fan fave to pick.
I mean, they had everything going in. They're incredibly confident, but they had to make sure they were able to get it. You can see the last few moments, they'd already boxed themselves up after clearing out the Funky Fighters, who were the only other contestants. The Funky Fighters actually also passed the Fish Fam in the last moment, which is huge in terms of not only the prizing, but what will end up being potentially a llama in the end.
That's right, that is right. Loving this replay right there. The let's goes, the energy is real. You can clearly see the excitement. That was a great game to watch.
It's fantastic. Honestly, I love Sky Station Showdown so much because I think there's a level of depth there, right? Everything is wood, so you're able to like kind of hit through it, and the Infinity Blade cuts through all of it right away, but the Infinity Blade wielder doesn't have the ability to build, needs the support from his teammates. So you saw the people who were roaming in packs of 3 and 4, incredibly successful.
Yeah, it was kind of unfortunate. The Cutter Crew was like slaying legit. So many elims, but not a lot of points. And that's because play that split game, it's not going to work out.
You have to convert it into control. It is a control the point game mode, and if you're not doing that, the other players are going to be doing that. As you saw right there,
triste.
The Fish Fam, they got contested twice in a row right after and just couldn't get reestablished. They couldn't group together in those long spawn lines like you were talking about. I mean, they could be painful.
Yeah, you know, I was rooting for Raven's revenge, man. I might have to jump on the Llama Record Company bandwagon.
Bandwagon it? Really? One match?
Just one, dude.
One match? That was quick. All right, well, he jumps on the bandwagon. We're going to jump on over to Pookie, who has an interview for us.
Thank you so much, guys. I am here down on the arena floor with our champions here. We have the Llama Record Company. Now, have any of you ever played this? Let's go to you first.
Yeah, we had a few training sessions yesterday and we were totally dominating the game mode. So, I mean, we are by far the best team here. And right now, we feel very confident, yeah.
Well, you certainly played, like, you came a little bit from behind there. So your strategy was kind of like to get those points that are slower occurring at the very beginning and then kind of go into the middle and kind of start dominating near the end. Who made that call?
I mean, that was pretty much me, yeah. Like, we know that at 7 minutes, like, the middle just opens up and you get like 12 points a second instead of 3. So, yeah, we decided to work on that. We weren't that good at first, but we got our strat going. So, yeah, it went pretty good.
Speaking of strategy, are you going to carry that into the later games? You're going to change it up?
We're just going to do the same thing. Hopefully no one follows us.
I mean, now all of your competitors have heard you say that, so we might have to discuss strategy a little bit when the microphone gets turned off. Now, finally, for you over here, how does it feel being here, playing in front of this massive audience?
It feels amazing, like it's just a dream coming true.
Thank you. And for you over here, you've traveled all of this way to just be here, be at the World Cup. Is it surreal? How do you feel about it?
It's an experience. It's really nice.
Yeah, and we love Spandau.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll talk about that. You guys got to educate me on that. Not sure what that is. Thank you guys so much. Congratulations on taking the first game. Casters, back up to you.
Thank you so much, Llama Record Co., Hand of Blood, Spenos, Alex, JJ, and Carnifex taking the very first match of the creative finals, the first match on this stage. I mean, it was an impressive format. They clearly had a strategy they wanted to execute on. It took them a little bit to get there, but over the course of the game, they were consistently accruing points.
Yeah, I should have known last night they were going to do good. Saw them on the hotel lobby. They were hanging out, literally as a crew. One of the only creative teams that I saw sticking together like a squad. Should have put my money on it.
Like I said, bandwagon. It took less than one match in an interview, and he was like, oh yeah, I'm fully on board, no problem.
I'm so convinced.
It's all good. This set has been so exciting. I mean, who are you looking out for? Who can contest them? And what do you think the next step is to shut them down? They say, hey, we have a game plan. We're going to do the same thing. And I agree. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Like, stick to that if you're going to keep winning. But what do the other teams do to now make them uncomfortable? How do you go challenge them?
I mean, honestly, we saw a lot of that team play out of the Fish Fam, right? You wait for your Infinity Blade wielder to come up and then get the team to back them up. You have to work together. And remember, when you catch an elimination, you get mats for it so it can help you build.
Yes, mats and the health back, but the first match...
Ninguém só... Ai, sei sem querer. Ei, eu tenho que convidar alguém aqui. Mas foi incrível, literalmente, tipo, é muito... Como é que eu posso dizer? É muito divertido ver, estão a entender?
Na verdade, sim.
Eu acho que o segundo jogo vai ser um pouco mais equilibrado. Todo mundo já entendeu mais ou menos como é a estratégia.
You can actually make it to the top if you hit the vent, jump, and then jump again. 2 jumps right away. Fish Fam and chicken contenders. God, awful. Chicken champions. Apologies.
Contenders, chicken what? You trying to get somebody?
Defenders, chicken contenders. I know, my fault.
All right, here we are. So this time around, the Sunshine Soldiers actually managed to get some points off the bat. Very good for them. But Little Whip Warriors, same thing we saw before. I'd say, a little bit up.
Ninja, it knows those jumps, able to get around incredibly efficient, up to the top right away, but the early tag fights coming out able to win that one there.
Que faturou o primeiro lugar na partida, $55 mil.
Is about establishing control.
Se ganhar todas, é quase milionário.
$55 mil em 15 minutos, tá bom?
Tá bom.
Ninja goes for...
Dá pra sorrir.
Both sides, so Ninja was up 2 from the back.
E aí, mais uma vez, a disputa começa honesta, com algumas equipes ali
Love how they did that, and now they're all holding it together. Kaz holding on the backside, keeping these players off the front, but it's
porque nesse momento são 3 pontos em disputa, 3 spots em disputa para 8 equipes, então a galera realmente vai, né? Se colocar aí 3 por spot, seriam 6, 3 em 1, 3 em outro, 6, e aí sobra um spot para ficar X1 ali, que aí é honesto.
O time que ganhou não pontuou, hein? Eu tô gostando que o Nico tá trabalhando a matemática dele hoje.
Eu treinei bastante.
Não.
As aulas particulares, chegou agora tinindo.
E agora eu tô bem, tô acertando.
Bem demais.
E se tiver errado também nem sei.
Não, só continua dando o cara que acertou que é o que vai.
A gente concorda. Vocês dão essa moral aí. Então tá ali, ó, mais um aviso ninja, já com 2 eliminações, o Cass. Interessante seria saber se dá pra trocar, por exemplo, viu que o ninja não foi um bom clipe. Será que pode passar a lâmina pra outro jogador que talvez esteja sentindo mais confortável? Parece que não. Porque ele manteve. Mas ele é a estrela, né? O que ele falar, a galera vai com certeza.
Ele tá passando a cal, o shot power já tá com 4 eliminações, então ele
Não.
Will have the sword reject going through, but he can't use the builds, right? So yeah, other people need them.
He can't build, he also can't get hit right now, so he needs to be careful because he is 1 shot away from getting taken out here. But someone dives right on up, he has to put that pressure down, and it's the Chicken Champion to make a quick end of him. And it's their turn to start accruing points, but no, Chicken Champion leader goes down there.
Good attempt.
Mano, mas imaginem, agora eu quero falar com vocês. Imaginem que vocês são convocados para a Pro AM e vocês tinham a opção de doar às pessoas, tipo, dinheiro, né? De doar a uma instituição de caridade 3 milhões ou ficarem com os 3 milhões. Qual é que vocês escolheriam? Doar ou ficar com os 3 milhões? qual vocês escolheriam, assim, para ficar? Estou entendendo? Ah, merda. Ai, que merda.
Zan goes down, but tries to create a little bit of space, eats the headshot from Suzuhu, and disengages.
Huddle Crew finally getting a couple points here. It's been pretty rough for them so far on this map here. You can see this struggle just a bit. The story has definitely been Ninja's supreme dominance so far. He's doing pretty good right here. And even with no health, says, you know what, I'm not going to give away 3 points. Might as well go for it.
Deixa eu ver quanto tempo é que falta para atualizar a loja, pessoal. Tem que ser assim. Tive que abrir a porta, mas... Não... Loja falta 39 minutos para atualizar, manos. Já sabem, né, o que fazem, né? Apoiem-me aí na loja, né, manos? Vocês já sabem, né, manos? Bora lá. Desculpem, mas é que eu tenho mesmo de beber. Foi rápido.
Every single time. Look at this. The Little Wit Warriors approaching that 400 point mark. And in just 1 minute, that new point capture D will be unlocked in the center of the map.
And while they have a solid lead right now, just under 150 points, that disappears in the blink of an eye. That's about 15 seconds uncontested in that middle hill. That's just how valuable it is. But we saw the shift in gameplay that happened. Everybody tunneled it right away, and then the Fish Fam were able to get back up, but after that, kind of cycled back in, and the center point became the focus and where the win was taken. And right now, Rama Record Co., you said they were struggling at the start. They're doing fine right now in second place, Monster.
They're definitely creeping their way right back up. They're about to hit that 300 point mark there. Here we have Svenos just on the point by himself right now, waiting for Hand of Blood to come on up, hopefully. And again, no surprise, Ninja and his crew has found himself another point.
And the way they've angled this build is brilliant, because if you come up the steps, you're pushing into somebody's right hand, and on the other side, you're blocked off, as Ninja then just drops down. Stewart, 0-0-0.
Ah, não. Manos, pessoal, a live vai ter que ficar por aqui, manos. Até à próxima. Vocês já viram? Oh, mano, não esqueçam. Não vou fazer isso. Não vos vou fazer isso. Puto. Oh, mano. Que não sei, mas é que tipo está muito... Oh, não. Pessoal, a live vai ficando por aqui. Até à próxima e tchau.